Dedicate your life to serving a higher purpose. Dedicate each moment to serving a higher purpose. You are here on this planet for a higher purpose. Don't waste time being disconnected from that higher purpose. Hey there, Erin Ann Barcellos here, and thanks for joining me for another week of weekly guidance for your soul. Today we're going to be tuning into the angels' messages for the week of March 21st through 27th. Thank you so much for being here. Let's take the time right now to do our prayer and invocation. So go ahead and take a nice deep breath with me. We call upon and invite the higher and holy power and presence of divine love. We welcome this love to fill our bodies, minds, hearts, emotions, cells, energy field, life, and life circumstances. We powerfully call in the support of our guardian angels, our spirit guides, and any additional archangels, ascended masters, and beings of love who would like to come forth right here and right now to support each and every one of us watching this video today. We welcome in divine miracles into our lives. We welcome in divine guidance, and we welcome in faith and divinely orchestrated flow right here, right now, past, present, and future. We ask for loud and clear messages that will support us in the highest good for this current week. And we give thanks for the blessings and miracles that are about to occur during this guidance session today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and so it is. So the angels want to start by asking you to take a moment right now to feel and acknowledge their presence. You are surrounded by angels. There's at least 4 or 5 near you, especially as a result of calling them in during our invocation. So take a nice deep breath and just open yourself to feeling, sensing, and acknowledging the divine support that is with you now. They're saying you can rely on us for all of your needs, and please give to us all of the seeming problems you are experiencing. Simply hand them over to your angels. Whatever you're struggling with, whatever issues have been arising for you, whatever you're most challenged by in life right now, big or small challenges, hand them over to your angels. Now, the key here is when you hand over these issues to your angels, you have to fully let them go. It's like if you were trying to give somebody something, but you wouldn't take your hand off of what you're giving them. Do not do that as you surrender your issues over to your angels. You have to take your hand off of what you're handing over. Give your problems, issues, and challenges over to the divine. Let the angels take these burdens from your shoulders, and as you surrender it over to them, fully let it go. The next step to this process is having full faith and trust that the angels have your back. It can be a habit to worry, to try to plan or think your way through problem solving. This is not the time for that. Hand these issues over, let them go, and trust that your angels and divine support team has got it from here. Don't worry about it again. Rest assured that this will be handled in a peaceful manner and for the highest good of everyone involved. Now, they want to explain that at each moment you have a choice. You can either choose to live in the realms of love, or you can choose to live in the realms of fear. The gray areas do not really apply in this case because even the gray areas at any given moment are either aligned with love or they're aligned with fear. So each moment with your emotional space, your vibrational space, your thought space, you're either attuned with love or you're attuned with fear. Now, they want to make something very clear. Being attuned to love doesn't mean that everything's super hunky-dory and all of the issues just get swept under the rug. That's not what happens when we're attuned with love. So even if you're going through a hard time or a challenging circumstance, the way to move through that while being attuned to love is, it may vary depending on the situation, but for example, loving yourself through it, having compassion for yourself or others during the circumstance, having a willingness to grow, having a willingness to forgive, having a willingness to receive whatever lessons are available for you in this circumstance. So even if you're going through a tough time, there's a way to align your thoughts with love as you move through those challenges. And that supports you in being aligned with love versus being aligned with fear. So let's say that you're going through that same exact challenge or circumstance. To approach it in a fear-based way or to approach it in a way that's aligned with fear is spending heck of time in worry, spending heck of time in self-criticism, anger, resentment, feeling like the world is out to get you, or a sense of division, or a sense of fear in general. Same circumstance, are you going to be spiraling in those lower levels of fear? Or are you going to move into the high vibrations of love and move through life as gracefully, lovingly, compassionately, and committed to serving a higher purpose as possible? Dedicate your life to serving a higher purpose. Dedicate each moment to serving a higher purpose. You are here on this planet for a higher purpose. Don't waste time being disconnected from that higher purpose. Commit to it in every moment, bigger picture, small picture, and all you have to do is set the intention. Set the intention to be aligned with a higher purpose. Okay, so now we're gonna pull a card from the Healing with the Fairies Oracle card deck for an additional message for this week. Okay, so we saw this card a couple weeks ago, New Location. And this is also piggybacking off of the theme from last week, which is things are going to pick up and move fast right around the corner. So if you're not already feeling the fast-moving momentum of moving into what's next, it is right around the corner. And with this card, New Location, it is signifying a big change. The winds of change are blowing, change is happening, and these are big changes. Now, this can look literally like relocating to a new location, whether that's a new home or a new city, changing jobs, changing career paths, even when it comes to the desire for a future career path. So maybe you're not actually doing the job change or career change now, but maybe some clarity comes now as it relates to fulfilling a bigger purpose once you retire. New location, change is happening. There's a lot going on our planet geographically. You may have sensed that the energy of places seem to be shifting. So That has been going on for the last few years, actually since before the pandemic began in 2020. So we've been in a previous 2 to 3 year process of the Earth herself changing currents, changing energy lines, and with that, you might be sensing a gravitational pull to a new location other than where you've currently or formerly resided. Trust these changes. There's a lot of prosperity coming to you as you follow, as you're pulled to different places and changes. So that guidance of being pulled to your new location is applicable regardless of what your new location is. So new communities, new job environments, maybe a whole new career path, a new home, maybe in the same city, but you'll be living elsewhere, moving to a new city, following that geographical pull to a new location elsewhere. Or maybe even you're experiencing these mass changes simply by this huge shift in your own consciousness. So you are being pulled to higher levels of awareness, higher levels of interacting with life. So this new location might involve you being in the same place, but having a completely new perspective and experience where you are as you allow the winds of change to take you where you are meant to be. So that can be true as a perception in physical locations, physical communities, physical homes, whatever it is for you. The winds of change are blowing. Follow and trust this process. Allow yourself to be led to what's next. If you're in a space of sensing that a change is coming but stressing out because the details haven't fallen into place yet and you're not sure what this change looks like on the other side, take a deep breath and know that you will know when it's time to act. Allow yourself to get comfortable in the uncomfortable. Trust that everything you need to know will reveal itself at the perfect time. And when that time comes, act upon it without delay. Remember, things are going to be moving fast. When things click into place, it's all gonna click into place and you're gonna be like boom, boom, boom on the path to where you're going. So if that's happening now, awesome. It's right around the corner. It's right around the corner. It's right around the corner. I hope that this video brings you peace. I hope this video brings you excitement. And I hope this video allows you to get deeply in touch with your inner guidance and able to confidently act upon it in the outward circumstances of your life. Thank you so much for joining me this week. Big hug to you. Oh, big hug. I will see you next week. Please be sure to comment. I'd love to hear what's going on in your world and how these messages relate to you specifically. So I'll talk to you in the comments and I'll see you next week.